Assessing organizational training needs is the diagnostic phase of a training plan. The assessment includes issues related to employee and organizational performance to determine if training can help. Needs assessment measures the competencies of an organization, a group, or an individual as they relate to what's required. It's necessary to find out what is happening and what should be happening before deciding if training will help, and if so, what kind of training is needed. Identifying gaps in performance is key to the assessment process. Effective training planning efforts consider the following questions. Is there really a need for training? Who needs to be trained? Who will do the training? What form will the training take? How will knowledge be transferred to the job? And how will the training be evaluated? First step in assessing training needs is analyzing what training might be necessary. There are three sources used to analyze training needs. Training needs can be diagnosed by analyzing organizational outcomes and looking at future organizational needs. A part of planning for training is identifying the KSAs that will be needed now and in the future as both jobs and the organization change. Both internal and external forces will influence training and must be considered when doing organizational analysis. A second level of analyzing training needs involves reviewing the jobs and tasks performed. Comparing worker skills in a job category to the skills needed for successful job performance can identify gaps that can be filled by training. The third means for diagnosing training needs focuses on individuals and how they perform their jobs. The most common approach for making individual analysis involves using performance appraisal data. To assess training needs through the performance appraisal process, a supervisor first determines an employee's performance strengths and inadequacies in a formal review. Then the supervisor can design training to help the employee overcome the weaknesses and enhance their strengths. Obtaining this kind of input can be useful in building support for the training from those who will be trained, particularly because they are well positioned to help identify training needs.